Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Secret Mind. Today's discussion is a crucial one for those who have endured narcissistic relationships. We'll be unraveling the intricate journey through the 7 stages of trauma bonding and exploring essential steps towards recovery from narcissistic abuse. If you find this content valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more empowering insights. Let's dive into this profound exploration. Stage 1. Idealization. In the early stages of a narcissistic relationship, idealization sets in. The narcissist showers the victim with affection, creating an enchanting illusion. This phase lays the groundwork for a bond built on unrealistic expectations. Stage 2. Devaluation. As the relationship progresses, the narcissist transitions to devaluation. Emotional and verbal abuse becomes prevalent, subjecting victims to a destabilizing emotional roller coaster. The trauma bond solidifies as victims yearn to return to the initial idealization phase. Stage 3. Gaslighting and confusion. Gaslighting takes center stage, creating confusion and self-doubt. Victims are manipulated into questioning their own reality. The trauma bond deepens as the victim clings to the diminishing hope of returning to the idealization phase. Stage 4. Isolation. Isolation becomes a weapon as the narcissist strategically severs the victim's ties with support systems. This intensifies the trauma bond, leaving the victim reliant on the narcissist for emotional sustenance. Stage 5. Powerlessness. A pervasive sense of powerlessness sets in as the victim feels increasingly trapped. The trauma bond convinces them that escaping the narcissistic relationship is impossible. This stage is pivotal in understanding the depth of the emotional entanglement. Stage 6. Awakening marks a turning point. The victim begins to recognize the toxicity of the relationship. This stage involves self-discovery, therapy, and the acknowledgement of the trauma bond. The path to recovery begins with this crucial realization. Stage 7. Breaking free and recovery steps. In the final stage, victims actively work towards breaking free from the trauma bond. Recovery involves setting boundaries, seeking professional help, and rebuilding a life free from narcissistic influence. Join us as we explore practical steps toward healing and narcissist recovery. Recovery steps. Establishing boundaries. Establishing boundaries is a crucial aspect of recovering from narcissistic abuse. Victims learn to identify and assert their needs, protecting themselves from further manipulation. This step empowers individuals to regain control over their lives. Journaling and reflection. Journaling and self-reflection play a significant role in the healing process. Victims can express their emotions, track progress, and gain insights into their own thought patterns. This introspective practice aids in breaking free from the chains of trauma. Education and awareness. Educating oneself about narcissistic abuse and its effects is empowering. Victims can better understand their experiences and recognize patterns of manipulation. This knowledge becomes a shield against falling back into old, destructive patterns. Connecting with supportive communities. Connecting with supportive communities is transformative. Online or local groups provide a space for sharing stories, receiving validation, and offering encouragement. This communal support reinforces the understanding that recovery is a shared journey. Forgiveness and letting go. Forgiveness, not for the narcissist but for oneself, is a powerful step. It involves letting go of resentment and reclaiming personal power. This step contributes significantly to the emotional liberation of survivors, creating a new narrative. As victims progress in their recovery, they actively participate in creating a new narrative for themselves. This involves redefining self-worth, goals, and aspirations, free from the constraints of past abuse. Therapy and professional support. One pivotal step in recovery involves seeking therapy and professional support. Therapists trained in narcissistic abuse can guide victims through the healing process, providing a safe space for expression and introspection. Self-care practices. Incorporating self-care practices is essential. Victims need to prioritize their mental and emotional well-being. Establishing healthy routines, practicing mindfulness, and engaging in activities that bring joy contribute significantly to the healing journey. Rebuilding connections. Rebuilding connections is a vital aspect of recovery. Victims need to surround themselves with understanding friends or join support groups. Sharing experiences fosters a sense of community and aids in the healing process. As we conclude our exploration of the 7 stages of trauma bonding, remember that recovery is a personal journey. If you resonate with these stages, know that you're not alone. Reach out for support, whether through friends, family, or professional help. Your healing journey is valid, and there is hope beyond the trauma bond. If you found this content helpful, please share, and let's create a community of support. Take care.